Yes, guys, and it's me, James and it's me, Mosquito Fish. Right now.
I didn't make that jump. Are we serious? No, this is I literally was cooking.
Previously dropping leaflets over it and said the attack was self-defense. But other countries criticized.
Turn this crap off. I'm not in school anymore.
The United States is accusing Raul Castro, who was in charge of Cuba's military in 1996, of conspiracy to kill Americans, destruction of airplanes, and the murders of 4 men who were in them. Castro later became Cuba's leader and then
you to get your butt in the game. Come on.
Significant influence in Cuba.
His internet sucks so bad.
Cuba's government calls the charges political, unmerited, and says they're being used to justify, quote, military aggression against Cuba. Supporters of the
Let's go. I'm not playing. Oh, default, you're a good boy. Club Potty's a bad boy. So you've been a good boy. Did you ready up? Did you ready up in real life? When you pressed it? Stop.
Says Castro is expected to show up, quote, by his own will.
So I don't even have to pick out.
We don't know what that might mean. We do know that this is part of increased American efforts to pressure Cuba's communist government to make major economic and political changes.
Word up. Which of these monuments was only supposed to stand for about 20 years before being destroyed? Washington Monument, Eiffel Tower, Leaning Tower of Pisa, Statue of Liberty.
What was it? Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Huh?
Washington Monument, Eiffel Tower, Leaning Tower of Pisa, Statue of Liberty.
Which one?
I would say Leaning Tower.
Eiffel Tower?
Originally built for the
Let's
World's
see.
Fair in 1889, was set to be taken down 2 decades later.
Who's right?
Let's go.
It also featured a narrow spiral staircase to the top, something that would not meet modern safety standards, and a large part of that was taken out and replaced by elevators in 1983. Different sections from the original staircase wound up in French museums, but one of them, which was well preserved in a warehouse for 4 decades, is up for
Hey,
auction
guys,
today.
I'll give you an attention. Are you guys ready for art?
No.
You are?
As high as $176,000.
So I'm going to give you an attention.
Okay,
You guys ready?
French
Hey?
engineer Gustave Eiffel is
Good.
known for his distinct
We're
metal
gonna,
structural
you
work.
guys ready to start?
The nickname, the Magician of Iron. He worked on projects all over the world, including churches, viaducts, and bridges, and the
That
Statue
means
of
a
Liberty's
student.
internal structure.
That green, that means you're a student. That red means I'm a teacher.
Eiffel won the commission to build it for the 1889 World's Fair in Paris, which was also the 100th anniversary of the French Revolution.
Anniversary?
Plans included 3
Anniversary?
elevators, even in
I've never heard of it.
only for Eiffel's use. Construction began in 1887, and
1887? That's where the construction is?
18,000 pieces later,
I don't know.
the tower was complete. And a structural marvel
In
at
complete
that.
sentence?
It surpassed the Washington
That
Monument
makes
as
an
the tallest
sentence.
man-made structure in the world at that time, nearly double its height. And while it's hard to imagine the Paris skyline without the Eiffel Tower, it was supposed to come down after 20 years. The tower proved too useful. In meteorology and astronomy observations, physics experiments, a strategic advantage for military, and optical telegraph communications, to name a few.
An American nurse and activist named Clara Barton made history on May 21st. This was the date in 1881 when she founded the American Red Cross, having been inspired by the international organization that aimed to help wounded soldiers, prisoners, doctors, and nurses. And it's time to slow down, Redfoot. Speed limit around these parts is 15 miles per hour. Or at least it was in the U.S. state of Connecticut back in 1901 when the first automotive speed limit was passed. Cars weren't allowed to exceed 12 miles per hour.
You guys ready to be out of art? Anyone? Ready? So let's go in the riff. So breakfast is over. Go on breakfast, so we're going to serve at 12 o'clock.
Which Michelangelo carved in the late 14th
Dang, I'm literally going in the
It
damn
still
world.
stands at St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican, but now behind bulletproof glass.
Take a look at the best of otherworldly images showcasing the breathtaking beauty of our own gargantuan galaxy. Capping off its 9th year, the 2026 Milky Way Photographer of the Year contest,
Wait a minute.
hosted by
So-
travel photography blog Capture the
So what are you getting for breakfast? You want pancakes?
No, no.
Eggs?
In the contest's history,
Bacon?
Curator Dan Zaffro whittled the field down to 25
There you go.
images
And an apple.
taken under dark skies, far from light.
You can get a drink
There is no
right here.
world. Like Spain, with a spectacular Jimenez meteor shower took center stage with a galactic backdrop, or this one from Italy titled Garden of the Stars, showcasing glowing stars above and twinkling fireflies below, or this magical view of a wizard-like figure posed atop a rocky outcropping in New Zealand, where the Lord of the Rings movies were famously filmed. The stunning shot is aptly named.
What's up, buddy?
The full out-of-this-world winter showcase
Easy wear, man.
Galactic Glory can be viewed online at
We're gonna be in science. We're gonna blow something.
Yesterday's story about a bird's nest in a truck's wheel.
We're not doing any work in summer, so we're gonna be out. So we're gonna start going to college. So you guys can get a party. At the graduation party,
Let me lock in.
Mr. Uber's class and the Trojans are there in Parkston. And a big hello to Mrs. Nix's class. The Eagles are flying over Sonoran Science Academy East in Tucson, Arizona.
There's a concerto going on in this factory in New York City. It's an orchestra of 200 laborers crafting pianos with
Nothing's even funny.
years, they've been hand-making some of the best pianos in the world, in one of the hardest places for a manufacturer to survive. But from hand-shaping frames to balancing the weight of keys, each craftsman here takes pride in the role they play in this noisy composition.
Every time I see it on television or you want to show something, I have a part of it.
Each piano takes 11 months to build, and only 4 or 5 are completed each day.
It's not easy to complete a manufacturer in New York. I think we're the largest manufacturer remaining in New York City. We're very proud of that.
And even though the city's manufacturing base is a fraction of what it once was, Steiner says they have no plans to move.
So long as our craftspeople are here, and I can't think of any reason why they wouldn't be, then we'll still be making our pianos here.
After all, this factory has been turning
Son.
out pianos continuously
Yeah, you can't
since
even beat halfway through the
1873.
damn buffalo.
Well, with a few pauses, such as
let's
during
burn.
the Depression and World War II, when Steinway temporarily tuned its woodworking
Yes.
machinery to make
Papa wants
lighter
you.
parts.
So the Steinways were
Yeah.
smart enough to know that after the war, you'd get a lot of people coming back willing to work, but without the skills to build pianos, and you needed these old timers, if you will, here at the factory to train the next generation of piano makers.
Scientists say peregrine falcons, like many other bird species, have been badly impacted by avian flu. So researchers in the San Francisco Bay Area keep close tabs on them, in part by tagging and tracking newborn peregrine chicks. The problem is, their parents don't know this comes with good intentions for the animals, so on the roof of the San Jose City Hall, the bigger birds let wildlife workers know their feelings by repeatedly dive bombing them as they did their jobs. The birds were like, "You fouls can't
Stop
be here.
jumping.
Even if you're all wrapped her up in that tagging,
Get him up.
you better